Hello everyone, it's Lel, and today we're talking about episode summaries from the July episodes from Wonderful PreCure. We've already seen the titles, and there's some intriguing stuff going on, especially with the now newborn egg, or the egg that will be born in the next episode, episode 24. And now we have a little bit more detail on what's gonna come down in the episodes of July from Wonderful PreCure, some interesting stuff. So let's talk about them, starting with the summary for episode 24, which is called A Very Strange Egg. So in this episode, after saving the kid-eating swan, we're gonna have all the 9 kid-eating animals back together in Nico Garden. The Nico Diamond will shine again, and Nico Garden will regain its original beauty. And then an egg with a horn on it will appear out of nowhere. A very beautiful egg, by the way. Mei and the other kid-eating animals will see the horn and they will be shocked to know that this is Nico's egg. This egg that was created by Nico Garden is Nico's egg. They will all be very shocked. And then Iroha and the others will come back to Animal Town, and the egg will stay there in Nico Garden. But in the middle of the night, while Iroha is sleeping, she will be awakened by a light. And when she notices, she will find Nico's egg on the top of her bed. She and Komugi will be shocked with Nico's egg there, and they will take Nico's egg back to Nico Garden, and Mei will tie it in Nico Garden to prevent it from moving. But then, on the next morning, the egg will be back on Iroha's bed. Very interesting. Nico-sama does not want to be in Nico Garden. Nico-sama is a teenager now. It's growing up and is like, no, baby, I want to travel the world. I want to meet new places. I'm joking. We don't exactly know what's going to come down, but I feel like some interesting things are bound to happen here, especially with the egg coming back and forth. Will we see Nico-sama in July? Doesn't seem like it based on the summaries. Well, let's continue. After this episode, we have episode 25, which is called Summer See Homework. And in this episode, the characters are going to be already in their summer vacation, and they will go to the beach in Animal Town so that they can do their free research. The research topic that they have to do is observation of sea turtles. And so the beach in Animal Town is a spawning ground for sea turtles. And then we're obviously going to have Satoru explaining a little bit more on the turtles, and that they lay their eggs at night and they will go during the day. So Iroha will say, since we've come all this way, let's have fun. And so they will put on their swimsuits. Even Yuki will have her own swimsuit that will be prepared by Mayu. And everyone will play together at the beach. And then while they are enjoying the ocean, a sea turtle-shaped garu-garu will appear. Lillian will be the first one to jump in the fray and try to do something about this garu-garu. But the garu-garu will spin around very fast, and it will be very hard for the PreCure girls to get close to the garu-garu. But then garu-garu will jump into the sea, and since Lillian was the first one to jump into it, she will go to the sea together with this garu-garu. I'm very curious to see Lillian in action. I feel like since she arrived, she used her shield more than, getting into the fray. I feel like this is an opportunity for her to be able to do something else in the chase scenes. I feel like Nyami has been dominating not only the battles, but also the chase scene. So it's now an opportunity for Lillian to shine a little more. And we might see her using a kid-eating animal power for the first time. I'm curious to see her animation in that. So, episode 25, a beach episode. It seems it's going to be a fun one. We're definitely going to see the girls having a lot of fun. And at least in the chase, it seems there is going to be some sort of focus on Kira Lillian. I'm very excited for that as well. Now let's talk about episode 26, which seems to have some sort of importance with Satoru, at least a little bit. I don't know. Episode 26 is called It's Really Hot. So in this episode, Komugi and Iroha will go for a walk, but the summer heat will be way too strong, so they won't be able to walk a lot. Yuki and Mayu will go shopping, and they will also be exhausted by the heat. They will meet, and while they are almost done for because of the heat, there will be water splashed on them. And then when they look, it is actually Satoru that is watering his garden. And then they will all go to Satoru's house. We're gonna see Satoru's house again this time. And there is air conditioning in Satoru's house. Girl, work. And so they will be able to enjoy something a little bit chiller in his house. And then after they eat lunch that will be prepared by Satoru himself, they are about to leave Satoru's house, and then a garu-garu will appear. This time around, it is a camel-shaped garu-garu, and the girls are going to transform to fight it, but they're not going to be able to use their usual strength because of the heat as well. I feel like 25 and 26 are going to be fun episodes. I feel like there is a potential for those episodes to be a lot of fun to watch. You know, at least that's what it seems like, judging by what they are giving us here in the episode summaries. And since you're going to Satoru's house, I hope that we're going to see Daifuku and maybe something else about Satoru, maybe some more details about him and some things that we don't know about him. That would be fun for sure. And you know, I loved Yuki's interactions with Daifuku in episode 23. It was very lovely. So maybe we're gonna see both of them interacting again. They have the same face. I love it. And I feel like this is also this can be something interesting. Daifuku isn't mentioned in the summary, but that doesn't mean much. You know, we can still see Daifuku nonetheless. And then those are the summaries that we have, but we also have the name of episode 27, which is called I want to meet a Tsushinoko. Tsushinoko is a snake-like being from the Japanese folklore. Probably Komugi or, I don't know, another character will learn about this piece of folklore, and I feel like it's very Komugi. This character will want to meet a Tsushinoko, and maybe we're gonna see a snake-like garu-garu for the first time. Well, there's a possibility, right? So those are the episodes for July. I feel like as I said before, judging by the summaries, I don't believe we are going to see Nico-sama this month. What do you guys think? Judging by the summaries, I believe it's not gonna happen. We don't have any mention of the egg actually hatching. And so maybe the egg will stay at Iroha's house and that's going to be it. I don't know. But we have absolutely no information about what happened after the egg hatched in the summaries. So maybe we're not going to see it for now. Maybe we're going to see it a little later. I don't believe it can happen in episode 27 either. But Wonderful PreCure can be very misleading with its titles. The titles do not give much away, honestly. Things are like very, very simple in the titles, so they do not give everything away for sure. So, very exciting to see all of the kid-eating animals. I'm very curious. Anyways, babies, this is it for now. Want to take this little time to thank the Magical Cinnamon team for working on this. Thank you very much. And also for the members of the Magical Cinnamon channel. If you're a member, thank you very much for your support. And if you've watched up until now, thank you so much as well. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.